Hello everybody! Welcome back to more expansion gameplay for Legends of Runeterra. I don't know about you guys, but I've been having a blast with this expansion so far, and I haven't even been able to play all that much, because yesterday the servers were super wonky. After the stream, I came back a few hours later, the servers were still down, so I only played a game or two, but I've been having so much fun watching some of the decks that have come out. I'm really excited to see how this does. This is my first VOLIBEAR deck I'll be playing. VOLIBEAR Galio apparently has been destroying ladder. If I look here, Mastering Runeterra has an article. The most successful from among all decks, not just the new champions. It's putting up an amazing 63% win rate with more than 1,700 games since the patch. That's incredible. So we'll see how we do. I think this looks really good. The Fiora Galio archetype was fine, but it wasn't like my favorite. I thought it was fine. It was good. But I didn't feel like Fiora was the best win condition all the time. At least when I played, I rarely ever utilized her all that much. But we actually have some new cards for this archetype. I don't know if it's for the Familial archetype or for the Volibear archetype. I guess a little bit of both. But some really interesting cards here. So obviously at the top end, now we have a Volibear as a pretty interesting win condition. This guy's really chunky. I don't usually like to play decks that have tons of crazy high cost finishers. Like usually I'll play a Jace Lux and I'll have like 1 or 2 copies of Albus Pharos. Or Nightfall that has like 1 or 2 copies of Winding Light. I don't usually like decks that clog up my hand this much. We run 3 copies of Galio, 3 copies of Volibear, and 2 copies of Champion's Strength. So I'm a little worried that sometimes our hands will just brick. But since we're ramping, maybe it's not all that bad. We'll just actually be able to play them earlier in the game so they won't be as awful as I might think. Otherwise, we still have a very impressive early game. We have 3 Petricite Hounds, 3 Duran Sculptors, and 3 Petricite Broadwings as most of our turn 2 plays. And we can also have the Darkened Spear. I think this is just such a good card. Very good with the Formidable archetype, obviously. A knock is a fantastic alternate win condition. Blacking Badger Bear, Mage Seeker Jr. have seen a lot of play recently as well. Petricite Charger. I'm curious to see how this plays out again in the new patch, just to see how it interacts with some of the new cards. Balin and Galio, obviously, in Champion Strength are some of the old cards. Some of the new cards we have in here, we have units in Valhyr's Prophet, a 3-mana 2/3. When I'm summoned, summon a Sigil of the Storm. I'm curious again to see how this plays out. This isn't a very offensively focused unit. Obviously, not being formidable or anything, it might make it difficult for us to turn this into an actual threat on its own. But the Sigil of the Storm is really nice for helping us ramp out a Galio a turn or 2 early. Is really big for the formidable archetype. Like imagine if you play Galio on turn 5 in this deck. That's going to give your board a ton of stats. You have like a turn 1 Petricite Hound, turn 2 Broadwing, turn 3 Valhyr's Prophet, turn 4 Valhyr's Prophet, turn 5 Galio. That's kind of insane. And all your little dudes become huge all of a sudden. So that's an interesting curve of how that'll work out. As well as obviously getting Volibear down early can be a huge impactful card in a deck where you're trying to win on board. Otherwise, we have lots of spells. 3 Sky Splitters. This card has been very impressive from what I've seen so far. And 3 Gentleman's Duel. I like this as a combat spell. Give an ally +0/+2, and then they strike each other. That's very interesting. Probably worth the mana increase here because you're running Mage Seeker Jr. anyway, so you're not going to want to run single combat as like a 3-mana spell almost. And giving your unit a buff before the strike happens is very big. So yeah, I'm curious to see how that card plays out as well. Looks like a pretty solid deck. And then I'm going to play this for a few games, and then I'm still really excited to play more JANNA. There's a JANNA Samir deck I want to try after. So we'll play a few games of this, and then maybe hop over to that one. But yeah, let's get into some games and see how we do. What's up, Traz? How are you doing? Nice to see you again. Vayne Quinn. Okay, I'm actually really interested in Standard, man. I miss it to some extent. Like, I really enjoyed Eternal. But I want to play Scouts again, and like Quinn, Aatrox, Vayne, you know? Wait, hold on. This is the curve, though, isn't it? We don't have any formidable units besides Petricite Hound. But if we go turn 3 Valhyr's Prophet, turn 4 Valhyr's Prophet, and get Galio on board. Maybe not worth it. We have so many high expensive units. I'll do this. Because I don't want to get run over by their deck either. Balin's good. Balin's a good turn 4 card. I'll open attack here. I don't want to run my little dudes into the Mirai Warden. I'll pass. I don't think I need to get this extra 1-drop on board. And I'd rather save some mana. I mean, our curve looks pretty alright here. I might just go Petricite Charger. They're not doing anything. I'm just going to take the pass. Because now they don't have like any time to react to this Balin. You've been using Spooky Karma to climb flat? Nice. That's a fantastic trade for us. I've only seen Volibear leveled once, even across all the videos and stuff I've watched. I haven't specifically clicked on like too many watching Volibear videos. But I saw one person playing against Volibear, and so I've only seen it once get leveled. He's really cool though. Big snuggly polar bear, but a little bit angrier. So I'm thinking of getting second Balin down this turn. Because Valor's Prophet doesn't seem all that impressive here. I think I'm just going to be mana efficient. Get down Balin and Petricite Hound here. And then next turn we can go double 3-drop. The Spectral Surveyor is really good in Shadow Isles control. Interesting. Yeah, I think that all the Explorer cards are very good. Like I love the flexible cards like that. So I'm curious which deck it'll like clog the holes up the most. You know, because Shadow Isles control, having that flexibility is definitely an interesting one. I don't know what they're doing, man. I'm just like, maybe I don't need to take all these passes, but I'll probably play Petricite Charger, then attack, and then get Valor's Prophet down post-combat. Oh, that's a big one. The first time I would die while equipped. So if they have catch, they don't even, or they'd have to have an offensive equipment. But they're taking a lot of damage here. And they still haven't even killed our Balins.
What do you seek and what do you offer?
I don't even know if this is necessary, but I feel like there's no way they're ever catching up at this point. So I'm just gonna bonk their vein there. Yeah, those Balins are pretty nasty. Wait, aren't we just like... We're just killing them on playing Volibear next turn. If they don't play anything here. They haven't done much of anything this game. I'm not going to take 12 damage here. I don't think there's any reason to. Oh. Well, that's not what I was expecting. Well, I'll just throw away my Badger Bear. I probably should have overwritten Valor's Prophet. I don't want to die to a rally next turn. I'm just gonna take my pass here. I'll play Volibear. He'll level. Oh no, he levels on round end, so he's just a 10-10 here.
They offer tools bone entrail, but never flowers.
Good. They are less satisfying for my fangs. Killing light.
Oh, it randomly targets? Oh, I don't know why I thought it targeted units first. Well, they're still dead if any of our 5 units hit. Why does he have that? Yeah, right? I love Scavenge Camo Cloaker, man. That was like one of my favorite cards for a while in those PNZ decks. I like that. What if they have burn here, actually? That'd be bad. If they just have like double get excited. Oh my gosh, I was gonna say, could you imagine if I lose this, man? I would be ticked. Okay. Woo! Crisis averted. Good, good, good.
Is ripped from our foes.
I was curious why they were in PNZ. Because I'm like, Quinn and Vayne usually isn't PNZ, right? What region are they? What region are they? And it's like, it's just Aatrox World Under region, right? Okay, this is an interesting one. Senna Janna. I feel like I'm gonna mess it up a billion times. Senna Janna. I'm gonna be like Santa Jenna. Anyway. Ramping seems interesting. What? That was you? GG. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Man, Scavenge Camo Cloaker is a fun card. What if I just go... do I want Broadwing? Probably just dies to a Soul Harvest. I think it's still a good card, though. Ooh, it doesn't die to Soul Harvest if we have Sky Splitter. Do I want that, though? Do I really want to keep this in hand for a Soul Harvest? No, Soul Harvest is just power, not power and toughness. Okay. That's so funny. Yeah, GG. That was cool. I love the idea of Vayne, Quinn especially. So that was really cool. I haven't seen many decks like that. Oh no, Proliferating Dark Wraith. That card is actually really bad against us, I think. Not like it's bad for us, because we don't have any way of really interacting with it. Like we don't have any silence effects. And it just gets huge if they have like what's the Soul Cleave, things like that are really bad for us. I kind of want to go Mage Seeker Jr. I think it might slow them down a little bit. I'm just a little worried about Soul Harvest kind of shutting this down. Okay. Yo, who was that? Porcha, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, I really like the idea of what my opponent's doing. We haven't seen much, but like Janna, Shadow Isles control? That sounds cool. What if I go double Sculptor into Balin? And then turn 6. What are we doing on turn 6? Because Galio doesn't look very great on our current board state. We don't have any formidable units besides Balin. So I'm going to make sure Balin comes down outside of Quietus range.
I sculpt what others only dream of.
Oh man, look at that. We could get a 4/7 Badger Bear.
Yeah, that's a bit better.
Hmm.
My work.
I guess this is just a little aggressive. Like, I could have played that by just playing like a Badger Bear type thing.
May Janna's will
Marion.
be done through me.
I love this card so far. I've had a lot of fun with this one. Okay, if I go Valhyr's Prophet plus Badger Bear, next turn we can go Galio and Petricite Hound. That way we'll have at least one unit that gets the benefit of the formidable stats. They might have a hard time killing Galio on turn 7, depending on what else they do here.
A little reinforcement at the seams.
Sunken Temple, that's a good one.
What do you seek and what do you offer?
This is not very impressive. This poor little Galio, I don't know. Like, the health is nice if we can level him. But yeah, like, we didn't have any of these guys on board beforehand. Is it worth it to start with Petricite Hound here? Maybe. It becomes a 5/5, essentially. We'll see. We'll see. I like Sunken Temple, like, in a Senna deck. I think that's pretty cool. I don't know what I'm doing with these guys, though. Like, they're just gonna get... Oh! Now I see. Once they die, you just shuffle them super, super, super fast. Yeah. Not great. We could end the round. I could also take an attack. But what are we even doing with the attack? Maybe how the way we probably win is through rallies and just like attack them faster than they can play their stuff. Because if I just attack now, all they're doing is chump blocking with the Dark Wraith. Or even if they block here, we're still leveling. Anyways, I don't know if this attack does anything. I think I'm just gonna pass. Get my Galio leveled up.
Magic comes in, might comes
Look, I guess if we draw VOLIBEAR at this point, we could actually start to do some work.
For the wicked, for the dead, I bring rest. Slight adjustment. Concentrated forgiveness.
Okay. Tricky. I'm not sure how we're winning this. Ruination? Yeah, Ruination's a little spooky here.
Need the finishing touch.
so little to ask.
Moving in.
I mean, this is a spooky attack if they don't have a Ruination after this resolves. That's a pretty good card for them to have here. Like with Senna on board, pretty much anything they found there could be spooky for us.
Where's my hammer? Don't have any warning shots.
Oh. They're so close to dying. I don't think there's any way for us to kill them though, right? I'm just gonna kill Senna. Oh wait, no, I thought they were going 2-2. I was like, whoa, we're still dealing a lot of damage. Never mind, they're losing 2. That was main deck Dawning Shadow. Not bad.
You cool?
I'm a little worried about slamming Galio right now.
All right, let's get to work.
I don't know. I don't know. I think we're kind of losing this game if they have any
Be a day and you'll have two.
interaction this next turn. This makes them so they can't really attack ever again. I don't know. Like again, Ruination is just kind of game. I don't know. VOLIBEAR. VOLIBEAR's still a good
A
draw.
lot of darkness out there. Let's make some of our own.
This is such a fun card, man. Oh, 3 mana. That's a little brutal.
With a little help, I made you fly.
If they attack, they'll shuffle the darkness into the deck. That's funny. Alright, come on, VOLIBEAR.
The Zephyr heralds the squall.
Okay, I don't know if this is doing much. What do we do? I'm kind of dead, I think. I just don't feel like I have anything to actually interact with them. Like, this only does so much. When everything's fast speed, they're drawing a billion cards per turn. I don't know. I don't feel like I have much of a chance at this point. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think this one's scoopable. Cool deck, though. Oh, I love this one. Nora. Green Glade Duo. Legion Saboteur. I think this is fine. I don't know, that one felt interesting. I felt like we just didn't do much. Even getting Galio leveled kind of early on. We also just weren't putting much damage out there. Like, even though we played Galio early on, most of those units weren't formidable, so the stat buffs didn't accomplish a ton. I like this hand. Turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. Ooh. I still think I want Broadwing.
Prepared for anything. Armed and ready. Caps.
I wonder if the Sump Monument has any good decks in Standard. Because now that we're not in Eternal, hopefully we don't see that here. Because we definitely don't have any direction for that. Balin, okay.
Never know what hit 'em.
Does Balin change things here? What if I just go Duran Sculptor into Balin? I guess I kind of want to start here. Because, like, Badger Bear is nice, but what if we just kill Teemo next turn with the Challenger? I could also just go Balin plus Darken Spear.
If it's a people problem, I'm your man.
I kind of want a 2-2 on board, though. I don't want to take a billion damage from these guys. And, getting the Darken Spear down is fine, but only attacking with 2 units here. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I should have just taken the Darken Spear buff. But we're also at the point where we kind of have stuff to do for the next few turns. Maybe there's a world where we end up getting to play Naka soon. Does the Naka count as Titanic? Like, if you have the sigils on board, can you play a Naka?
Watch your toes.
It does work like that? Okay. That's good to know.
I'll scout ahead.
Oh, I think I'm pretty happy with that. Because this attack doesn't get the double puff caps. It's still just 5 puff caps. So using that now, instead of like on a champion strength later on, I think that's fine. Because Teemo's still kind of dead next turn. VOLIBEAR, alright. Next turn we go Galio, then turn 9 we go VOLIBEAR. Not bad. Even if they have another wall up for Broadway, we can just get Badger Bear down to block. Balin is so nasty, man. Like, if we get, even just this attack, he becomes a 6/6, like, he's giving these guys an extra stat line, and everything else, like, that's huge. He's, like, a must-answer threat. He's pretty good. And this is a really good attack for us. They can't kill anything, and even if they chump block, we just get the health back next turn when we play Galio. Like, this was such a defensive turn for them. They didn't accomplish anything except for preserving a little bit of life, but they didn't kill a single unit. They didn't get any meaningful puff cap progress done. I feel like that was a really good turn for us. Like, if we stick this Galio here, I don't know how they beat us.
Astounding curiosities. Will you fizzle me, friend? Someone who
And, like, look at that. That's insane how much health he gives.
Too.
An extra 15 health on the board, most of it to Formidables.
I've always been a fun guy.
Ooh, okay. And we get to rally this turn? My goodness, this deck is nasty. VOLIBEAR's so much cooler than Galio. I feel like for big bad, good guys, big buffy units, VOLIBEAR's like way cooler than Galio.
Need the finishing touch.
Alright. That was a pretty convincing one.
that was fun. So who's next?
Okay, VOLIBEAR Aurelian Soul. I saw Majin Bay playing this one. I don't really know what it's about. I just tuned into Majin Bay literally just to see what he was playing. I didn't watch anything. But this one seems tricky. Not quite sure where we need to get an edge in this one. I don't know if Mage Seeker Jr. looks all that good against them. I'm going to take the gamble and say they're not going to have many cheap spells like that. Like, they might be playing the new Ramp, Sigil, Draw Spell, things like that. I'd kind of rather go with the Formidable package and try to race them down. Because they have a pretty good late game. Our turn 4 looks really good. I guess these guys could be kind of toasted if Avalanche resolves before then. Badger Bear. Okay. I'm gonna go all in on this Formidable package. I don't think the elusive guy matters much at the moment. What if they had the card that, like, is it like Winter's Fury or something that kills all 0 power units? That'd be a blowout. Oh, okay, that's a good one. Petrified Charger, he's pretty good. Why is his artwork blacked out? I like that. Alright, GG. I don't know what happened, but that was a quick one. I wanna check Majin Bay's Runeterra Master Tracker. I wanna see what that deck looks like. A Brilliant Soul Volibear. That's a pretty fun combo. Oh yeah, it won't capture it because it's all the new cards. It's doing things like Blighted Mystic, Wandering Shepherd, Solar Priestess, Divergent Paths to destroy the landmarks, Formula, Star Shape. Interesting. Okay, I'll check back with that later. Heimer Jace. This deck's been around for so long now. Like, I feel like there are some control decks that kind of go in and out of the meta. But like, Heimer Jace has just been a steady presence for so long now. Which I'm not even opposed to. I think it's a fun deck to play against and to play. It's never like the most oppressive thing around, but it's just been around for a while, you know what I mean? Duran Sculptor seems good. Like, I could just go Duran Sculptor, blocking Badger Bear, and then turn 4. Because we're not looking to kill anything with this Broadwing early on, I don't think. Like, we can't really until turn 4 anyway. So we could probably draw another 2-mana unit by then. And getting the extra health onto our units is pretty big. Because if this eats a Mystic Shot, it's not the worst thing in the world. Or a Quietus. I'd rather, I guess, have this eat a Quietus than a Broadwing. I'm a little worried about a Shock Blast this upcoming turn. But because they use Quietus, it delays their 6-cost spell by a turn. So like a Scrap Traption would actually still be kind of good here. But it just wouldn't count. Oh, interesting. I could start with Darkened Spear. Make it awkward for them to kill it. Because like if they use a Hexploderator here. Oh, okay. Interesting. I could throw away this Broadwing. Is that worth it? We just get an extra Darkened trigger. I don't know. I think it's worth it. I think we have enough. We have 2 units coming down on turn 5, and then we only need 1 more draw by the Galio turn. Because now they don't really have a board to build off. Like, if they just slam Heimerdinger here, they fall really far behind on board. That was a nice hit off of the Darkened Spear too. Brutal. I'll try to get in with Badger here. We're not doing much, like just the 4 damage trigger I don't think is all that amazing. Oh. Alright, well I'll pass and then I'll just play Galio and then eventually we get Volibear down to swing the tides. I like the little brash sound effect. Like we can just go turn 8 Darkened Spear, turn 9 Volibear. That's not a bad way to kind of push this game when we're running out of cards. Ooh, that's bad.
Cannon, tested, and prime. I fight for a brighter tomorrow.
That counts as 10 damage towards Volibear level up too, doesn't it? That's not bad. Ah, wow, that sucks. That's so bad. They can still go double Formula plus a 6-cost spell, or like double Vengeance or Hexploderator or something. That was Wow, that missed call felt real bad. Alright. I'm gonna get in with everything.
The smell of burning workshops.
They only have one good block. And Anaka hitting something here could be pretty big. Okay. Next turn we get VOLIBEAR down. VOLIBEAR can hopefully kill both their champions. I'm surprised they're not killing Galio. Like, I thought for sure they'd at least kill one of these two. Both their champions on board is really spooky. I guess if we go VOLIBEAR, if it kills both their champions, we'll be in an okay spot. And they didn't kill Anaka either. That's pretty big. They're down to 3 cards in hand. Like, if they have a formula, we're looking real sketchy. But Galio seems pretty good here. VOLIBEAR. Did I say Galio? VOLIBEAR. Double Shock Blast. That doesn't kill either of them right away. I'll play VOLIBEAR before they play the turrets. I'd rather kill their champions. Oh yeah, perfect. Alright, that's pretty big. Okay. That's actually almost lethal. Thank goodness our Badger Bear's alive. Ooh, what do we do? Do we develop next turn with our Naka at 2 HP? Or do we just take the open attack? They have 3 cards that they could use next turn. Anaka's not... Oh my gosh. That was one heck of a draw. Now you have to deal with both of these guys. Oh, heck yeah, Volley. Get in there. No, that's a unit speed card. That means we get Anaka to attack at least. Like, this is going to be real tricky for them to come out on top here. Balin, nice. That's lethal on his own too, so he has to stop all 3 units. Like, a Vengeance plus Mystic Shot would do it.
I hate traffic. Watch your toes. I hate traffic. Come on.
Whew, close game. I was really worried. GG. Alright, that was fun. I'm very impressed with VOLIBEAR. Really impactful. Like, very, very good late game draw. Like, Galio's not necessarily a good top deck in the late game. Like, if you draw him on turn 10 when you have one other unit, it's like, oh, like, he's a chunky unit himself. But, like, I'm still not feeling it. VOLIBEAR, he's just out there killing stuff. Like, he's a must-answer threat too. I don't know. VOLIBEAR, I'm impressed. I'm going to try JANNA. JANNA's been my favorite champion so far. At least mechanically. I think some Nyla's probably my favorite theme. But let's see here. We have... I'll read the little blurb for JANNA Samira. Hopefully Samira's not still super busted gonna win every game. And tournament and deck and everything. Armed Acquisitioner. This is one of the Explorer cards. I like that. Isn't this funny? I played several JANNA decks already, but these ones I haven't played yet. Windborn Mariner. I like this. I really like the idea of where these JANNA decks can go. This one's like a much more aggressive version of the deck. Windborne Mariner. This card, I love this card. Oh no, sorry, this wasn't even the one. What was the one? Eye of the Storm. Was this the one? No. What was the card I played? Divine Whirlwind. This one. I loved Divine Whirlwind yesterday. An Exalted Cloudwinder. Very cool. I don't know. This seems like very much my style. It's like an aggro-y-ish deck, but it's about drawing cards and playing little elusives and stuff. And Exalted Cloudwinder. I'm down. I'm excited to see how this one plays out. I'm curious what other, like, Acorn would be funny. Like, this seems like the perfect card for, like, a PNZ aggro deck. It's a 3-1, but it's just, like, so flexible to help you find answers to other things. Because, like, a lot of times if you're trying to be, like, flexible with your cards in PNZ, like, try to get options, it's like Pharaoh's Financier is like a 2-1. So this is an extra tick of damage. And you can kind of find whatever you need here. Or, like, Fourth Chief's just a 1-mana 2-1. Obviously, but we're still like running those. I don't know. I like Miriam, Temple Caretaker, a 2-3, 2-mana 2-3 in PNZ. Feels pretty solid in aggro decks. And it's like helping you draw or refilling your mana. Like, refilling your spell mana is like a -1 mana card. You know what I mean? That's pretty nasty. I'm curious to see how this plays out. This looks good. I think this was Aikado's deck list. This expansion is actually so fun. Janna's package has so much going on. Big, big, big fan. Definitely one of my favorite champs. Hit Diamond, my deck feels really strong. Infinite card draw, tempo, and burn. Can play aggro or mid-range or grind. 10 out of 10 deck. He went 80% win rate over 26 games. Alright. Let's give it a try. I'm impressed. Let's go with the classic. Miriam's so good? Yeah, I've been very impressed. I feel like that card, just early guesses, it's obviously so early, but I feel like you could nerf that card to a 2-2 and it'd still be playable. Like, that'd still be good. 2-mana 2-2 draw card or 2-mana 2-2 get 3 mana back. I like that too. So 2-3, that's not bad. A 2-mana 2-3 on is so hard to answer on turn 2 as well. Like, you have things like the big unit regions, like Demacia can have some stuff, like the Precious Broadwing. Like, Vandal City's gonna have a really hard time ever killing that on turn 2. I'll keep this guy just because he's a new card. I want to experiment with him. I don't know if he's usually keeping the opener unless you have a hand that's like this looks really good. Turn 4 Janna. Turn 5 you get double Cloudwinder. No, that's not how it works. They still cost 3. Well, you get one of them down at least for cheap. And he's drawing 2 at the next turn start. I love this card, man. 5 mana 3-2 or potentially 3 mana 3-2. And you draw 2 next round? I don't know. There's something so fun to me about that. I'll try to be aggressive here.
They'll never hunt ya.
Like, this is another one. I don't know what I think about this card. Just like in a normal aggro deck, 2 mana 3-1 quick attack is totally fine. Like, reminiscent of like a Phantom Butler that's in quick attack instead of fearsome. But like, I can just pass here and play this guy for free when we get our Janna updraft down. I don't think I'm gonna block. I don't want them to be able to use a pump spell here. Like, if they don't want their guy going down to 1 HP. I guess I could, because like I could play him for free on turn 5. Or I can attack with him next turn and just not have that banked spell mana. Like, we don't have any spells to cast, so I'm just gonna try to get the damage in here. Because I kind of want to take this open attack. I don't particularly want to walk into an avalanche or to more units to block. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go Janna.
This'll shake 'em. Boom.
We have a ton of burn too. We're running triple Mystic, double Blowback, and I can't think of the card. The one I just mentioned that I really like. Divine Whirlwind also does Two-Face.
Janna, I beg you, reveal my path to me.
Place your faith in me, and your destiny shall unfold.
They could have the new strike spell. That'd be a little annoying. I love all the ocean vibes. I'm such a fan. Oh, that is actually pretty good here. Troll gifts. Definitely wasn't expecting that.
The Zephyr heralds the squall.
Look at this. This is literally a 1 mana, gain 3 mana. Howling Gale. Wait, what? Oh, each other card you've played, not other card you've drawn. Okay.
Rethink your choices.
I'm not worried about them burning me out, so I'm just gonna take this. 2 mana, 3 mana. Can't. So I can go. I can updraft this. Well, this doesn't do anything though. It doesn't actually kill their unit. So maybe I'll updraft this. Or do I just want to get these both down? Probably just Cloud Window, right?
Don't ask for permission or forgiveness.
Because what we can do is wait, whoa. I'm so blind. It's so funny getting used to the new cards. This isn't deal 1 for each card you've played. It's base deal 3 plus an additional. So this could be a 2 mana deal 6 for us next turn.
Together we shall watch over those who need us.
Oh, now okay. Now I see what's up. So it can be up to 5. Okay. Janna.
Arm unrelenting.
0 mana, 3/1 quick attack. That also bumps up my Howling Gale damage.
Leap of faith, huh? You'll catch me, right?
In you, I see my will made manifest.
Janna, your wind makes my burdens lighter.
This is so nasty, man. When these cards get reduced, like 2 mana burst given out like +2/+0 and draw 2, like what? Wild.
I rally the mighty wind.
I think I'm just getting in there.
Dusting off the fisticuffs.
At this point, one of our units hits, so they're going to be taking 3. So I guess we have lethal if we just all attack and then Mystic Shot. Or all attack plus Janna's Eye of the Storm, which also seems good. Because we can slip Mystic Shot through at any time, we can also slip Janna's Eye of the Storm at this point when they don't have any mana left. Or this is just lethal on attack. Interesting. Well, that was interesting. I like that.
My wind is at your back. Go.
Oh my gosh, that is so good. pump an ally and draw cards at the same time? That feels good.
Stop now. Thought there was more.
Turn 6 victory with a draw cards deck.
Sails onward.
That felt cool. I like that. Deep. Okay, interesting. Forgot this deck existed. Not a fan. I'm curious if this is a cool new obliterate stuff. Cool being... Please don't destroy my deck too much. Divine Whirlwind. Doesn't seem incredibly important. I do like Howling Gale. To kill like a Sea Scarab. Like that's so good. We could play 5 mana worth of cards on turn 2. If you go Miriam, updraft something, refill your spell mana. I'm probably gonna updraft this blowback. Or I could just get Samira going. That seems fine too. Probably better than updrafting and trying to Mystic Shot this some Dredges or something. And if they have like a Quietus or a Soul Harvest, that's also fine. We can't really do much about it either way, right? And so I think this is... forces them to do their own stuff, I suppose. I'll keep Flare in hand, just as a cheap way to activate Howling Gale. I kind of want to draw a card here, don't I? Rather than the spell mana. Again, there's just nothing I need to kill right now.
I'm here in Janna's name.
I'll play Forge Chief now, because in case we top deck a Janna.
Come on, people. Let's make tomorrow today.
Ooh. Can't really activate that though, can we? Like this hand feels slightly awkward.
Coming through.
I just don't want them to play Sea Scarab here before this guy dies. I think I'll just attack. Oh, interesting. They take the damage. Ooh. Okay, I can kill that guy fairly easily. I could also just do this now. We don't have the mana. We're not using our mana for anything else. Because this deals way more damage. This deals up to 5 damage. This only deals 3. I can just do this. I love that sound effect. Getting rid of Dreadwood Wanderer is nice. Alright, what would be good here? I'd like to find a Janna or a Formula. This guy's actually not bad either. He's a little expensive in this case. But like, just drawing 2 at the next round start seems really good here. Because I don't care about trading away this Forge Chief if they want to take this attack. And if they don't take the attack, then we get to stop them from getting life at all. tricky. I'm a little worried about getting hit by them going deep next turn, like double jettison or something. If I chump block this so my Exalted Cloudwinder can hit him, he goes down to 2. But the next turn he'd heal up to a 7 health unit anyway. Maybe it's worth it. I want to do this so I can Mystic Shot their Dreadbloom Wanderer. And if they can't go deep this turn, then we kind of get an extra attack out. Because this guy's going to be free. Flare's going to be 1 mana. And we can go... Oh, baby. Like, look at this. This is so nasty. I don't want to open attack. I think I'm just going to develop here and see what they do.
Wait, you? Oh, I love that for you.
I love this card. Oh my gosh. At first I liked him just for the artwork, but like this is so good. 3 mana, 3/2 quick attack, draw 2 at the next round start. That seems so good to me.
No need to make a name for myself. Just an impression.
Oops. I wasn't gonna play the second flare anyways this turn, but that was a little bit of an oopsies. What are the odds they go deep? Oh, it'd be so bad if they go deep here. Like really, really, really bad. I mean, if they go deep, we're in a pickle anyways, because they're gonna heal, or this guy's gonna get big. So I guess the best possible case for us here is say you just can't go deep, and we get our Samira to attack. Because if they activate this, it'll become a 7 health unit, but then it would take the 3 damage. Okay. Well, I could pass. I feel like they would have just gone deep right there then if they could, though, so they could kill Samira. I'm going to take the gamble. Because even if they can go deep, we still keep one of our units alive, push a little bit of damage. We still have a ton of card draw. Maybe they're just mind gaming us though with like double jettison here. That'd be really, really sad. Okay, that's totally fine with me. I don't like Hate Spike. Maybe I'm like misinterpreting it, but it just seems like such a bad card. Like it's a 2-for-1, isn't it? Like all the time. It's like they lost their Devourer of the Depths and Hate Spike for my Samira. And they kept my Cloudwinder alive. You know what I mean? Like, it's just so much worse than, like, being able to just Mystic Shot a Samira. Like, sometimes the Husk is obviously nice. Well, that's troublesome. I guess we're just drawing here.
Do the kids still doing stuff back in Shurima?
Wait, you?
They can't go deep this turn, though. So I'm going to try to kill this guy before he can become a big blocker and heal our Nexus. They're taking 8 damage on the open attack. And we have a Mystic Shot. Okay. I'm just going to go all out here. If they have Ruination, we still get to play Cloudwinder. And he'll draw us cards at the next round start anyways, which is why I'm willing to get aggressive here. Because we have 3 burn damage in hand, plus drawing cards. Plus, Samira might get us an extra flare as well. So they can get like 1 unit down here. Well, that's a good one. Okay. Gonna let that one go. Just try to get in there for as much damage as we can. And again, we're drawing cards next round too. Ooh, that's pretty good. JANNA's champ spell would be really good here. Alright, we're still dealing a lot of damage though. I'll Mystic Shot right after this combat resolves. What if this is like the Healy guy? That'd be bad. Okay, woof. Okay, GG. That was not bad. I'm impressed. And again, we were still drawing 3 cards next turn from our Exalted Cloudwinder. Like, that's so good in an aggro deck. I love that. That felt really good. I'm having so much fun with this expansion, guys. I hope you are too. Let me know what you guys are playing. But that is going to be it for today. If you're watching on Twitch, I really appreciate you guys always hanging out. It means a lot, and I enjoy chatting with you guys. If you're on YouTube, please leave a comment about what you're playing. I always enjoy hearing what you guys are messing around with. I have work the next few days, so I might not be able to stream as much early in the day, but I'll probably be able to sneak on in the afternoon at some point, like 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern time. And yeah, I'm excited to keep experimenting, see what comes out of this expansion, because it seems like there's a lot of creative deck building still to be done. I'll be back tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a good one.